This is a job CLC 0611. It's a 450-ton up-acting slab-side press with pushback cylinders. The press is hard guarded on the sides and rear with expanded metal bolted on guarding. The front of the press has got a skirt guard on it that runs down the front, which is painted yellow. Press has a standalone power unit sits behind the press using two pumps. One is a centrifugal pump that pumps about 100 gallons a minute for fast close, and then a small high pressure pump, 8 gallon per minute, 9 gallon per minute high pressure pump that's pressure compensated and load sensing. Tonnage is adjustable at the operator's stand at the front of the panel. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate the press in manual first. In manual, you have to hold the palm buttons, anti-tie down, anti-repeat palm buttons. The press will go up. If you let go at any point, it'll stop. You also have to hold the open button to open it. That's the auto or manual cycle. And then I'm going to demonstrate an auto cycle. In auto, the pump starts when you push the palm buttons. Otherwise, there's no pumps running when the press is open and at rest. You push the palm buttons, the pump starts, and the press goes up in auto. Once it gets to its closed position, it goes into slow speed and starts to build tonnage. At that point, you get an OK to release light on the control panel on the operator stand, and they can release the palm buttons. Once the press has completed its cycle, the OK to release light blinks on the palm stand, requiring the operator to push the open button. Currently have it set for a minute, 1 minute, 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and run it now, and we'll do one manual cycle, and then we'll do a couple auto cycles. In auto, once we've reached a closed position limit switch and a certain pressure, we get the OK to release light on the palm stand. At that point, the operator can release the buttons. Press is just functioning on the small pressure compensated piston pump. Once the timer times out, the OK to release light on the operator stand will start blinking. The panel also indicates at that point that you need to push the open button on the palm stand to open the press. Also incorporated is an emergency stop on the palm stand and on the panel, and a stop start button. In manual, you're required to start the pump to function the press, but in auto, the pump automatically starts when you push the two palm buttons. So when the press comes down, after it decompresses, okay, the light's blinking now. So the timer is timed out. I'm going to go over and push the open button. At that point, the press will decompress. It'll open to the open position and shut off and await its next cycle. Second auto cycle, the press is at tonnage. Timers started. Timers start at the same time that the OK to release light comes on, which means that we've reached a certain closed position and a certain amount of hydraulic pressure, currently set at 500 psi as the minimum. Tonnage is adjustable from the operator standpoint. At the front of the panel, at the lower corner of the panel, there's a adjustment point to adjust the pressure up and down to set the tonnage. Okay, we're going to wait. We get a toggle light. We'll hit an open button. Press decompresses and opens to the open position, and the pumps turn off. Now that completes CLC 0611.